Right, Tottenham are behind schedule with the rebuild of White Hart Lane. They're going to open late, so they're not going to be ready for the start of the next season as planned, which is a worry. They're paying money right now to rent Wembley from the FA, so they're losing money basically. And Daniel Levy has basically gone to the FA saying, can we have all our opening fixtures all away from home, please? That's not taking into account League Cup ties, which are drawn out of a hat, and it should, however long this goes on, for knockout stages of European football and the FA Cup. Especially the FA Cup, the draw is arbitrary, so the earliest they are planned to be open is September. The international break is the earliest they plan to have this stadium ready for public use. It is a bit of a disaster. They haven't planned for any delays. It's costing them money. I want to hear from Tottenham fans what you feel. Should you stay at White Hart Lane and develop it elsewhere? Develop White Hart Lane whilst keeping it open? Or I've done for the full rebuild, because this full rebuild seems to be not going to your benefit at this time, because you are spending a lot of money whilst staying at Wembley. A lot of money. And I don't know if this is in the public domain or how much you've actually got paid to spend per season to play your games at Wembley, but I'm assuming you're actually probably not making as much profit as if you would have been at home, obviously. That's layman's terms. It is costing you money this season to be at Wembley. Every day behind schedule is a day of a budget as well. So that is the debt burden on the club. And Tottenham is not as wealthy as other clubs. It's one of the bigger clubs in England, but it's not as wealthy as people realise. This stadium rebuild is designed to make them more money, but in the short term it's costing them a lot of money that they don't have, which raises a fear for me that your ticket prices will go up, your merchandise prices will go up, your food and drink prices, etc., and you'll have to sell players. Unless the NFL suddenly makes you loads of money, which 3 games a year, not enough return on hosting NFL games to destroy your pitch 3 times a year. I'm hit and miss with the NFL series in the UK as it is. I've done a video on it. Is it really working? Is it growing the game like the Americans want it to? Because NFL Europe failed, so I'm not 100% certain what the benefits of having another sport destroy your pitch 3 times a year is all about, because relaying pitches is expensive as well. So we'll have to see going forward what happens there. If you are a Tottenham fan, place your comments below, because I'm going to use a parallel argument here. Look at Arsenal. I know you hate Arsenal, but give them credit. They stayed at Highbury until the new stadium was completed down the road. They did not decide to completely rid of Highbury. They realised it wasn't cost effective to do so. They could have stayed at Highbury and kept it how it was, or they had to move. They didn't want to rebuild on the same site either, because they realised they could make more money. They could actually make money by selling it for development. So Arsenal were very cool in what they did. The downside was they had to be very conservative in the transfer market for over a decade, which has now cost them, as we can see, and ticket prices did go up. But they had a Premier League ready stadium when they moved. They had a ready stadium ready for them, up to speed, ready for the start of the next season. Should have Tottenham done something like that. It's a very tricky one developing a ground, but you look at some other teams that decide to stay at the ground and just add to the stadium bit by bit and redevelop as time goes on. Liverpool and Man United being prime examples. And I'm going to leave that there. Place your comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll have, especially from Tottenham fans, I really want Tottenham fans to comment on this. And I want to hear what you guys have to say, because I think more fan involvement in football should be there, and in all sports, fan involvement is crucial to the success of a sport. Getting the fans as involved as possible with their feedback and their say of what they want their club or their team or their sport to be and be about. So I want to hear from Tottenham fans. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.